We're currently on Koh Phi Phi Island, one of the last stops on this epic 3-week adventure with my mates around Thailand for their first experience of this place. But first of all, I'm going to show you this hostel room. Now, at first sight, it doesn't actually look that bad. However, the mold and damp smell in this room is just so bad. We've been quite lucky with the hostels we've had so far because they've all been just dedicated to us. On Phi Phi, it was so busy being the backpackers hideaway that there wasn't enough rooms available. So the lads have just gone in a 4-dorm, 2 beds here, 2 beds there, and the girls have got their own double room, which is fair and we're happy with it. It's just the smell. I woke up this morning with such a bad cough. I just don't think staying in damp and mold really helps. But this is the room. You've got your own little wet room as well. It's really close to the strip, so I will give them credit. The fact that the location is fantastic, but it just is a really difficult room to sleep in. But hey, that aside, we're on Phi Phi Island. It's got to be done. It's the last hostel we're staying in as a group, so we'll get through it together. It's really interesting to see already how busy Phi Phi has got in the 3 months since we last came. We came in rainy season in September, and again, I'll leave a link in the description for that video. The change is just unbelievable. There is so many more places that have opened since, new restaurants, new outlets, new places to buy souvenirs. It is super busy compared to what it used to be. Last night when we went out, oh my God, the amount of people getting tattoos, eating on the beach. So it's given us real excitement. Hopefully if we go out tonight, we'll have such a good night, because when Phi Phi's on form, this place is absolutely phenomenal. Currently 5:30 in the morning. We are literally staying right in the centre of Phi Phi Island. Behind me is the Irish bar, and there isn't a soul about, not even any locals. It's that early. The reason why we're getting up so early this morning is because we have got a Maya Bay Island tour, and we've booked on the very first early slot so we can get on Maya Bay as it opens at 7 AM before anyone else, so we can get a nice hour or two of some really good photos before anyone else gets on there. I went there 6 years ago and it was so touristy and so busy. Since that point, they have shut and opened Maya Bay multiple times to protect the coral, but the government has imposed a 400 baht a person tax, which means it's still super busy, but you've just got to get on there at the right time to make it worth your while. So that's what we've done. We're going to go to the tour operator in a second to start at 6 AM. I'm really excited. The guys are absolutely buzzing, even though we are very tired. just paid the driver now the 400 baht entrance fee to Maya Bay. Like I said earlier, because the government tax has been imposed post-COVID to protect the coral and the surrounding area, which is a great initiative. And the sunrise has just come up. So we're just bobbing around in the water now before we head to the pier, before Maya Bay opens. There's a few boats that are already here and waiting and queuing, but we're one of the first, which is absolutely amazing. So we got here bang on 7 AM as it opens. There's so many people queuing on that pontoon. When we first got here I thought, oh, there's not that many people, but bang on 7 o'clock 3 or 4 speedboats full of people just turned up, and now there's hundreds and hundreds. So when I came here 6 years ago, none of that trek existed from the pontoon right through to the beach. It used to be a rope netting you climbed up and then you used to trek through the jungle. But I think they've built all that since COVID, and it's so much better and so much more efficient. But already we've been on the beach 30 seconds and it's getting filled up really, really fast. We've actually still got plenty of space to take our own photos, and it's actually not too overcrowded at the moment, so I would definitely recommend coming first thing and potentially last thing, maybe last entry. I can't imagine how bad this will be at like 9, 10, 11 o'clock when all the people that just come and get the normal tour, because what was advertised for the morning tour was 9:30, 1:30, but we actually checked all the options and pushed for the really early 6 till 10 slot. And it seems like quite a lot of other people had the same idea, so definitely come here before the sun comes up. I think is the best chance of getting the quietest time on Maya Bay. So we've just finished up at Phi Phi Bay, where we got a chance to stop, snorkel for a bit, dive in. It was just so good, so refreshing. Such
water we've ever seen. So nice.
It was crystal clear, you could see right to the bottom. It wasn't too deep, so it wasn't that much of a risk sort of diving in. but just to get that spot just for an hour was so good. So we've just finished our half-day Maya Bay tour, and honestly I can say that is the best experience, considering last time when I went in the middle of the day and it was so busy on the beach. Going at 6 AM was by far the best decision that we could have made. But just seeing that sunrise followed by Maya Bay first thing, totally recommend going early. That is the way forward. A little bit about the tour to Maya Bay. So we actually, because we had 6 people, our group, we managed to get ourselves our own long-tail boat to ourselves. So it was 500 baht each for the tour and the long-tail boat, and then another 400 baht for the government taxes and fees to get on Maya Bay. And obviously we then tipped the driver at the end. It was a really good experience. Like I just said, I think it's definitely worth going there really early to beat the crowds. It was still really busy at 7 o'clock, but so much quieter than what I remembered before. Some of the stuff you see online about how bad it can get. That is it for this video in this mini series of my friends. We are nearly at the end of our 3 weeks with them before they go home and we move on to the next place. So thank you ever so much for watching this video. As always, we shall see you in the next one.